Year show.
Get ready.
And we're live. Who changed that at the last minute like that? Okay, we're live. Welcome to another episode of Cloven Over Notes, you guys.
Let's get it.
So this is a special episode because this is not a season episode. This is not season 1 or season 2. This is in between the seasons. We are entering season 2. So we're going to do a recap today. We're going to do our favorite episodes. We're going to ask you guys what your favorite episode is. So make sure you're ready to be in the comments because we're going to read them all and find out what your favorite episode is. We're going to talk about what's coming up for season 2. As you guys see, I have no lashes on, and we're wearing wraps because we're wrapping up season 1. Okay, it's the new year. Next Monday will be season 2. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to still have my co-host here with me. And so on that note, how was you guys Christmas? Oh, and also we're going to explain why we wasn't live last Monday. So I know if you guys missed us last Monday, you know, we're back. We're still going strong. So how was you guys holidays?
Hey,
oh, wait a minute. Shout out from India.
Shout out from India. We are worldwide now, you guys. We are global.
Watch out.
Okay.
Get it. Yes.
Happy New Year to you too, and everyone in India. Shout out to India, and shout out to Yashu.
Right.
It's what, 1 a.m. in India right now?
Yes, by 1 o'clock in India. So
Okay.
From Yashar.
1 a.m. So
1 a.m. It's an echo.
On whose part?
Not sure.
Who's echoing? Also, I want to shout out the fact that we have now 201 subscribers. So we reached our 200.
202.
202. Okay. 202. So thank you to everybody who been sharing and watching the videos. We're watching the numbers go up all the time. We're like hawks. Sometimes we're like screenshotting, like, oh my God, we have a new subscriber. We have the videos. We were doing little secret competitions on whose video is getting the most plays and everything. So shout out to everybody that's been watching the videos and still commenting even after we go live. You're commenting. We do aim to respond to all the comments. So don't feel like just because it wasn't live, we gonna miss your comment because we do check. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So back to my original question. How was you guys' holiday?
Mr. Antonio?
Mr. Antonio.
Oh, my holiday was crazy busy. Crazy busy. I had a ton of in-laws and family that was in town, and we were, I put the schedules together and we scheduled out. Okay. We were a little bit everywhere, inside, outside, in the city, out of the city.
But don't be vague, darling. What was on the schedule?
A lot of ad-lib. Oh, we did a little bit of everything. We did some acts throwing. We went to the picture show a couple of times. Fix your face with the picture show, okay? Everybody loves a good picture show. And then, let's see, what else we did? Oh my God, we're down the Riverwalk. We went over to the shopping. We did the circus. It's called Circuit Musica. Like a Circus Golay type of thing. So we did that. Took the kids there. They had a great time. They went to the trampoline park. We went to, oh my God, so much food. I think I done gained about 5-10 pounds just over the holidays itself. Everybody was cooking, making their specialty meals. Everybody came and did a little something. You know, I made my little pound cake, and my brother came over. He made his peach cobbler. We had some tres leches cake. We had some pernil a couple of times, just all sorts of devil chocolate. I mean, it was just everything. Desserts, food galore. So it was good time. We had our annual lip sync battle, which I won. Yes, which I won. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I did that. I did that. Yeah. You gave me a little Blackstreet no diggity. Went back in the closet. Yeah. so,
Okay.
so, and I did the rap parts too. Okay. I did the rap parts too. Okay.
Okay.
So, so it was good. It was good. I mean, it was so overwhelming. It was so much. It was it was fun. It was exciting. It was moving, but it was definitely larger on a scale than what I thought it was going to be with everybody here and entertaining and hosting constantly for about 10 days. It takes a lot. So it takes a lot out of it. So we finally got a chance to detox and relax a little bit. The last member left within the last 24 hours, or 12 hours, I should say, at this point. So it was sad, to see them go. But to wake up or to start to clean the house and get everything back to normal, get the kids together because they start school tomorrow, back to school tomorrow, to get everything reset,
Oh,
laundry and everything. I'm ready for them to get back to school, child. That's all I can say. Time for y'all to go away, get to school, go learn something. Okay. So, but yeah, that was me. That was me. It was just a lot. There's a lot going on, a lot of things going on. How about you, Miss Coco?
holiday was awesome. My daughter enjoyed every item she got. Um, I think my husband was a little bit surprised. I didn't know what he actually wanted. And usually every year I post on Facebook, like, what do you give a person that has everything? So I decided not to do that and just to give money. I did it the simple way. Is it lagging on you guys' part? No,
You are,
no.
because
Okay,
now you're okay. Now you're back, but no, you're good.
okay. But shout out to Mandy's Soul Food Restaurant in the
Yes, shout out
building.
to
We're
Mandy.
family.
We're here to Mandy again.
As you all know, we
That's
had
good.
them for Thanksgiving and we had them for Christmas. So, what other way to end the year with Mandy? So, I salute them wholeheartedly. They are awesome. Shout out to my grandma. She's currently in the hospital, but doing so much better. I was able to not necessarily bring in the new year with her,
Hmm.
but I did get up to the hospital after. I think we got there around 2 or so. So I got her to eat some food and we just talked and laughed and watched some TV. But yeah, holiday was definitely great. Shout out to my mom. She kept Chloe for me. So we had couple days, my husband and I still had to work. So my mom stepped in, was like, yep, just bring it to me. I got her. And salute to my auntie Sandra because she's watching Chloe now. So yay.
Oh, okay. And we're praying for a speedy, full recovery for Grandma, so she can enjoy the rest of the year.
Absolutely.
Um,
Healthy and
That's right.
many
strong.
more years.
That's right.
Yes.
Um,
Come through, Grandma. Let's get it.
You better
yeah.
know it. How about you, Nova?
Well, speaking of grandmothers, we were not live last Monday. That was my grandmother's birthday. I was supposed to go live and do a dedication for her. My head wasn't in the right place. So shout out to my grandmother on her heavenly birthday, which was December 26th.
Happy
And
birthday.
I wasn't very festive. I haven't been very festive for the past few years since my grandma left. It's not the same anymore. But me and my mom did vow for this year we're going to try to pull it together this year and just go all out and celebrate the holidays because we
Yeah.
both wasn't feeling it. I was like, Mama, do you think we should get a tree decorated? And she was like, I don't feel. So I didn't do it. But I did order my mom some stuff because she's going, she's has a few health issues. So I did order like a lower bed frame for her for Christmas and bike and stuff that's on the way. She still ain't got it yet, but it's on the way. I did order an air fryer so we could eat better. We did enjoy the holidays together, except New Year's. New Year's, I was here. I was live on Live Me. Shout out to everybody on Live Me. Kept me company while I drank 2022 away and threw it up into my garbage can.
We had a
So
couple of
I
those
am
incidents
officially
as
done
well.
with 2022. Yeah, I haven't gotten that drunk in years, and to be that drunk and just and you know, it was one of those bittersweet moments. Like I was like happy I threw up because I had fun. I was just but then it was like, oh, that next day, that hangover, that tightness of my head. I didn't want to do anything, so there was no promo for this show, and I was just like, you know what? Instead of doing season 2, episode 1, we're just gonna do a recap. And I want to start the show off by just asking you guys and whoever's watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching 10 years after this is aired, what is your favorite episode of season 1? Miss Coco, what's your favorite episode?
It would, I don't know. So there's something in each show that I absolutely have like a connection with, like that moment. I didn't get the opportunity to switch the pictures or the videos over to the computer, so I can't show, but it would have to be so like episode 1.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone picked up on it. It was I Need a Pen So Bad from
Mr. Sean West.
Success.
And
started off.
just one brief moment. I also want to let people know that if I'm looking up and waving, I'm also on an app called Live Me. So we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Live Me. So shout out to DJ Peanut and Beef. I'm not gonna say everybody's name that's on here because you can create your own names and some names. Listen, you almost got me in trouble.
That part.
I'm just gonna call you BP gas station. BP, shout out to him. They're saying hi. Spam where you guys are from, and people that's on Live Me, go on YouTube and follow us, subscribe to us on Clover Nova Notes, and hit the bell for notifications so that you guys can be notified when we go live. That's for you guys too. Just so y'all won't be wondering why I'm doing this, because people are saying hi, and I'm just like, But anyway.
Yeah, I know she looked cray anyway, so they wasn't gonna think too much.
I mean, if y'all don't know this is the Perfectly Imperfect show by now, y'all gonna know this year. Trust me.
But I would say starting off with just I Need a Pen So Bad, and then going into the women that has had some sort of impact on our life. Obviously, I mentioned most, if not all, the women in my family. Clover herself has inspired me in so many ways. Then Mr. Greg McNeil, Miss like I can go on and on. Like when Mr. G joined, like it's something about every show. Just I don't know. It touched me. It makes me feel all fuzzy and stuff inside.
But there can only be one. So what's your favorite out of all of them? Because they're all connected to us, all of us in some kind of way. But you have one favorite one that if you could watch over and over and over again and love to enjoy it, which one would that be?
I watch them all.
I mean,
one
course, but
we'll skip by. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I be having it on my phone. Like, I really watch them over and over and over. But
which one you watch most?
Just gonna pull out the answer. Let that moment be your Clay.
Okay, while she's thinking about that,
expired relationships.
Finally, okay. It took
Because
It
it's
took the pulling of the teeth of the alligator to get the answer out of it.
expired relationships.
Why is that your favorite?
Because it taught me much more than I knew at first, like when to let go, when to stop trying to wheel people in, when to know that it is a reason and season that people are in your life. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I left a whole lot of people in 2022.
Yeah.
Family, those F words, those colleagues, when they are just not building me, making me a better, stronger person, then I don't see fit for them being in my life. So,
Yeah.
expired relationships will be my all time favorite episode.
All right.
What about you, Mr. G?
Oh my goodness, let's see. There's been so many that's been mine. I think I like a little bit of all of them as well.
Right?
It's so difficult. It is to choose just one. I think they all bring a certain, I'm going to butcher this word, but je ne sais quoi, into it, on, on how it comes together. But I really, really, I guess it would have to be, it's a tie for me. It has to be a tie. I'm sorry. It has
No,
to be a
no,
tie.
I can have a time.
What would you, I mean,
Last day.
I can't. I mean, between expired relationships and managing expectations, between the two of them,
Hmm.
they're kindred spirits in a way. But it's
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I mean, they both just kind of merge when it comes to mindset. And I agree with you too, Miss Coco. There was so much that I learned as well from myself and just what I would allow and expected of people.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just such a good conversation. I think we had a lot of, um, interaction from you guys out there in KNN land, just really jumping in and helping us out and bringing in you guys' own perspective, really helping us learn more about ourselves and thinking about things. I think it was just really, really, I think they both were just really good. I don't know if I want to pick just one else, or I probably just go off the box and just say, um, dating versus hooking up, where we had to
Mm.
put Miss Clover on the chopping block, to get her a man, y'all. Trying to get her. That one was just fun all around. So
Listen.
I mean, yeah, it's just there's so many of them. So I guess if I want to just go with fun and what was exciting, I mean, the host, House of Everything, excuse me, was a fun episode too. So, but yeah, I
Definitely.
don't know. I don't know.
But see, I could have did the same thing, but you're like, well, this one and that one, because all of
Right.
it.
So, but there can only be
Yeah.
one, Antonio. So if you had to choose one,
I
who would
never
win
you can tell me
between
I
those three that you chose?
so I mean I could say that that was my favorite because I could
Yeah.
be
See, exactly
house
what Miss
select,
Coco said.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, they all was
Yeah,
great.
drink
Yeah.
No, it ain't what Coco say. What you say?
Yeah.
She already picked us. Coco, you picked yours already.
indeed.
So, Antonio, what's your favorite?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with just to Lord.
I didn't expect
Let's
this
go.
question to drag on this long. I thought,
It is because they're not all the episodes are really fun. They're really great. I mean,
they are, and I'm
so
not
so
discrediting any other episodes, but there's
let's.
one favorite for me, and I just
Oh, okay. Well, then what was yours? Then go
Well,
ahead.
no,
Go ahead and
we're
share.
not done with you. We're not done
Go
with
ahead and
you. We're not
share.
going to cut the scene and next. No, we're going to say no.
Go
Come
ahead and
on,
share. Go ahead and share. Okay, I
no, go
will
ahead.
say then. Let's go ahead and say manage expectations. There you go.
Okay,
I'll go with that.
Miss
all
Clover,
right. Manage your expectations is Antonio G's favorite episode, and you guys shouldn't even question what's my favorite episode because you guys already know my favorite episode. Lord have mercy. Y'all know my favorite episode.
Oh, box and took over.
Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. The House of Everything, you guys. The House of Everything was my favorite episode that I've done. It was the most challenging episode for me because we weren't interviewing just one person, we were interviewing a group. So we had a part of the group on this side, a part of the group on that side, some people that wasn't there, and there was a string of pictures I had to navigate through, ask questions to each person, and I felt like it was a challenge that I conquered. Well, we conquered successfully, and the feedback from being on the show was everything. From and then the fact that they were the ones who shared the most of their episode, and their numbers climbed the fastest. Why not? It was the House of Everything for me, baby. Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to the House of Everything, and just a reminder to put that out there in on the web that KNN is now the second home of House of Everything. So you guys will see them periodically. I'm hitting the wrong buttons, y'all. So the House of Everything will periodically be making appearances on the show, and they will be giving us updates on what's going on in their career, their movement, and yeah. So be ready to see a lot of the House of Everything members doing solo projects, group projects, or them as a whole. So yeah, welcome House of Everything to KNN.
That's right.
Welcome
Okay.
aboard. I do want to say this too. In 2023, when we bring our guests on, it is your requirement and your duties to share and promote yourself.
Yes.
I will say this, and I won't call out a name, but we had a guest on. And when I tell you guys, Nova promoted for over a week straight on all social media platforms. It was so incredible. I was like, wait a minute, are you the publicist of this person? Like, what is going on?
I mean,
this person hadn't shared it at all. Yes, the numbers climbed pretty quickly too, but that's because Nova shares. So yeah, I just had to bring you on. Do your job.
Yes, we at KNN cannot feel more inspired by your interview or your guest appearance than you are. We're a new show. We understand we don't have a huge following. And I understand that the more subscribers we get, the more people are going to share it because they're going to be like, oh my God, this is going to get exposure. But listen, when you support us at the ground level, it means so much more to us when we do climb to the top, because we're going to remember when we had less than 200 subscribers, you were still riding for us and you were still, in our corner, you're still promoting us. That means more to us than when we have 1,000 subscribers and you're sharing. And we're just like, oh, okay, well, we see why you're sharing because we have subscribers, but it means more to us now. So this is just it's not a cut, but to anyone that has been on the show that's watching this now, just share your segment. It's how you give thanks for being on the show. It's how you give support. It costs nothing, absolutely nothing. And we appreciate it greatly.
And Jay-Z said it best, numbers don't lie. So when you go on and see only 28 viewers, that's from the actual live itself. So I'm going to share, promote, and then the audacity to come and say, can I come back on?
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Happy New Year from KNN.
Yes. So y'all know we just giving y'all a taste of what season 2 finna be like. We was really nice on season 1.
Yeah. But
we introduced y'all. Now we finna cut up season 2. Okay. 2023.
As Jay-Z says, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Our name is KNN.
KNN.
Okay. We're KNN. So we have to turn up a notch because we can't be exactly like season 1. And just like we can't be who we are or who we were yesterday. We're ever growing, we're ever evolving, and that goes for the show as well. Speaking of evolving, we want to make some announcements on some things that we're going to do for season 2. I think each one of us has something, a new idea that I think is great for season 2. So I'm going to start with mine. For season 2, I am working on the KNN podcast, you guys. I'm working on getting us a podcast sometime this year. We are going to be on, I don't know, wherever podcasts are streamed, we're going to be on the podcast along with the show. So you guys are going to be able to be in your car, listening to KNN and cutting up with us. So I'm happy to announce that. That's gonna be exciting. As soon as I get it together, y'all, that's gonna be so exciting to do. Miss Coco, what's one of your updates that you have to share with us? Don't tell me you forgot it. February. Every month, we're gonna do what? Monthly.
I've been drinking.
That was the weekly thing, but the drinking part.
Right. Not monthly.
Right.
We're
You
not
see, I
talking
stretched it to a
about
week.
PMS when we say monthly.
Oh yeah. So what were you gonna say, Mr. G?
Absolutely not. You shall not punt. You and me, us never part.
Miss Coco, don't tell me you don't forget.
I did say I was kid free last night and today.
Okay, so Miss Coco came up with the perfect idea for season 2 to have to do birthdays every month. And so we will be asking you guys on the first Monday of every month, if you have submitted your birthday in the comments on the show, we will announce birthdays for that month and we'll give you a shout out on the show. She also came up with the idea of doing something special for Black History Month. And which is perfect. So next month we will have we'll be doing segments on Black men and women who are making great contributions to the communities that are doing something good, especially in the city of Chicago. And I'm sure Antonio will find someone in San Antonio who's doing big things for the culture, the communities, and we will be celebrating them all Monday of February. Yeah. So, shout out to reminding Mrs. Coco of the things that she came up with and then soon forgot soon as she started drinking. And I'm drinking too, and I still remember your stuff. Antonio, can you tell them what you got for season 2, what you came out with?
Yes. So what we're going to be doing coming up this season, we're going to start having some great applications placed in so we can get very organized. So we can make sure our shows are tip top every week for you guys. So we want you to have a great experience when you come and join us. So if you would like to be a guest, be our guest. Let your magic do that part, because we don't want to get infringements, right? So all of those great things we're going to have available for you guys, but you can email us at notes@gmail.com and then let us know, hey, I'm very interested. I would love to be on your show. I want to promote X, Y, and Z. I want to talk about X, Y, and Z. All those type of things. And then we will in turn reply back and give you just an application, just an intro application, very minimal, to a few questions, just so that we can make sure that your intent is being met and that we can support you in the best way possible. So that's one of the things that we're going to be bringing in for 2023, starting season 2. And then we're also going to be putting in just some live conversation. So we let you guys jump in on the conversation with us, can come online with us and talk to us. We love the chat, which is great, but we want to have just some short snippets as well from you guys, just to jump on, ask a couple of questions, up to about 60 seconds maybe, have a quick powwow with you, answer your
Yeah.
question, and then move on to the next person. So those are two of the main great things that we got coming on for you guys. So we're so excited for 2024. So excited. It's going to be amazing. Just
Yeah.
amaze balls. Okay, amaze balls.
Yes. And along with that, we're also gonna with the podcast that I have, we're gonna have a line, a phone line. So you guys are gonna be able to soon, one day this year, y'all gonna be able to call in on the show and comment on things that we're talking about. We're gonna be able to hear you guys
That's
live
what I
on the
just
show.
said, honey. That's exactly what I just said.
I know. I just wanted to iterate phone number because
Okay, the phone number. Okay, okay. What she said. What
it's,
she said
it's
with
gonna
the
be a
phone number.
phone. It's gonna be a phone number. We're gonna have our own KNN phone number. Y'all gonna be able to dial in and stuff and things of that nature. And
Mm-hmm.
just comment on what we're talking about. I'm excited about that because
Oh
it's
yeah.
one thing to read the comments, but it's another thing to hear the tonality of your voice. I learned that word from House of Everything, the tonalities. Um, of,
Everything.
yes, shout out to Mikey and the House of Everything. He told me about tonalities.
Oh my
Okay,
God, I love you. I just love you.
I love you guys too. I love y'all too. This is why I love this
This is
show.
it.
Even though sometimes, yeah,
Uh-oh.
I
Really?
didn't do that. I didn't do that. That was you. Go, Miss Go Go. Okay. But anyway,
What's up,
I
my
have another.
Pringles?
I have another announcement too. I have another announcement too. One of my dear friends, Jonathan, has offered to bring us a segment called "Note This," and he's going to come in every starting next Monday. He's going to give us a brief update on things we should know. But a 5 minute little update on, hey y'all should note this, and then that's going to add a nice comical because he's a character, honey. He's going to add a nice little comical moment in our broadcast. But he's also going to share some gems too. But we've been talking a couple days about him just popping in for a couple minutes, and maybe we'll do an episode. We just interview him and on one of the shows, whatever. But starting next Monday, he's going to come up with something that happened within the week that we should know, and then we're going to give our commentary on it. So I'm happy to have him aboard. KNN as our, what do you call it, anchor guy? What do you call it when a news person is, I don't know. I don't know the technical term for it, but welcome Jonathan to KNN as well. We
Yeah.
work together. Yes. I don't know if he's in here now. We can't forget Happy New Year to everybody.
That's right. Happy New Year,
How do you guys,
Eric.
okay,
Duh.
next question. Next question. Okay, because it's not gonna be a really long show, you guys. Okay, so next question. Um, what has 2022 taught you? What have you learned in 2022? And this is for everyone watching as well. What has 2022 taught you? Antonio G.
2022 has taught me that, oh my word,
It's a lot,
that
right?
it is a lot. It has
2022
taught
kicked our ass. It was
me,
like,
hmm, I think 2022 has taught me, I can't say because we started just 2022. Okay. So for 2022, because I was about to say this last couple of years, but 2022 has confirmed
mm,
my realization that I had from 2021,
mm,
which was to appreciate people more because you
mm.
never know when it's going to be the last time in which you're going to
Oh,
speak or talk, see them, hear their voice, all of that. I think, I mean, over this pandemic, these last few years, we've all have been more distant, have been more um, secluded. We found ourselves being more limited to having the availability. Right? What's the saying? What's the saying? You don't appreciate what you got until it's gone, type of thing,
mm,
right? So before we had the liberty to just hop in a car and go wherever and be fine, but since the pandemic, we've had to really plan and really think about things, prep ourselves, mask, sanitize, all the stuff. What's outside? What has outdoor seating? What doesn't have outdoor seating? All the little things. Who's vaccinated? Who's not? all those different considerations, which changed our way of interacting with one another. So I think that it has been important to really. Oh, come on, E. That's my cousin, right? That's my brother right there.
Hey,
Give everyone
cousin.
their flowers now and not later. Exactly.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You never
Let me,
know,
let me.
especially.
Yes, that's
So,
a very good lesson.
you know,
Um,
we were learning that we're seeing a lot of people that we grew up with, whether they were in the entertainment business or whether they were close to us, transition over to no longer
mhm.
here with us on this earth or in this plane. So just seeing that happen more, it hits. It makes me again want to appreciate them now because I don't know where they're
Sounds
You-
going out.
going. Uh oh, I'm sorry.
the devil's a lie.
Yeah, he is. He's busy. That's me. That's me.
Okay. Okay. Miss Coco, what has 2022 taught you? And
Hmm.
everyone in the comments, please, you feel free to comment. What has 2022 taught you?
It taught me to grind,
Okay.
hustle hard, don't give up. Um, I will say everything I wanted in 2022, I got it,
Hmm.
except I didn't hit the Powerball when I played.
None of us hit it. Ah,
That's the problem. I didn't play. Damn. I didn't play, so I wasn't gonna win. Urgh.
and you
So
you kind of you kind of got to play to win.
yeah.
At least once or twice. At least once or twice.
Can't complain about not winning the Powerball if you didn't play.
My husband played once. I didn't play, but I didn't win. So that's why. So 2023, I am going to be a millionaire. Um, but no,
Okay.
last year I learned a lot. Um, I learned how to be a better woman,
Mm,
better wife, better mother. And I do foresee me being even better this year than I was last year.
okay.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Nova?
2022 has taught me that I could follow my dreams without standing in my way.
Yes.
Um, it taught me that resilience. It taught me that I am my own worst enemy.
Mhm.
2022 has brought me closer to God. I'm understanding that a lot of things that happen in my life is because God is in my life.
Yeah.
Now, don't y'all get to saying, Clover, you don't be reading the Bible every day or whatever, but I do read a verse every
Every
day.
day, every morning. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That no, don't be sorry, because thanks to my good friend of over 25 years, Mrs. Coco, guiding me, I am able to do things like this show consecutively and consistently and confidently and feel good about the work I'm doing without saying, oh my God, I hope that show wasn't horrible. Oh my God, I would just second guessing. The show goes on, you
Yes.
know. I have no lashes on and I don't care. Okay. I have a head wrap on and I don't care.
And your beautiness. You're
I
fine.
may wipe my eyebrows off one morning and do this show. I am not going to care because guess what? It's not how I look. It's about the content. It's about the quality of content. I think we produce good quality content. We talk about things that people probably want to know about. We give gems. It
Yes.
taught me that I'm wiser than I ever thought I was. And it also taught me that it's never too late to start over.
Yes.
It's taught me that the support that I felt I needed was not going to come from people I know. It's going to come from people like you guys watching now.
Yes.
You guys are the support that I needed, not family and friends and stuff. You guys, because you guys are here. I'm doing this for the people that watch the show, not for the people that don't watch the show. It taught me a lot of things. It taught me that okay, so my ratchet stat is telling me that 2022 taught me that maybe it is time for me to be with a man.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I do need to go on a
Hey.
couple. Maybe I need to, just try it again and go back into the dating scene and just give some of these guys a chance.
But we just won't be meeting at our house.
Or picking anybody up.
What? You better come on, Mr. G.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
Was that?
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. When did this turn into a reading session? Hold on. First of all,
It wasn't a reading session. Oh, Eric says travel to get out your box and explore. Okay, that's it. Where is far or close? All right. But not to pick nobody up or to meet them at your house. Just those two parts. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, I won't be doing that in 2023
at all. Or 25.
Or 24, 25, or in perpetuity. None of that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have any comments on what 2022 has taught anyone else, but listen, you guys, if you guys are watching this after it's aired, we still want to know, what has 2023 taught you? And we will highlight it and respond to you guys in the comment section.
Just real quick,
I have a treat for you guys. It's not really a treat because I was hungry for the last couple of weeks, whatever. I have 3 fortune cookies, and I just happened to be 3 in the bag. And although they're a little crumbled, I was just like, what if I just give each one of them a fortune and just read it to them on the air? So,
I want in the middle.
You want the one in the middle? Okay, so I'm putting this one down.
I'll take the one in your left hand then.
Okay, so this is yours. Okay,
I'm
gonna put this yours right here. Mine is over here.
But before you open that, or while you open that, I'm gonna say one thing real quick. Just a quick plug while she's opening that. For those of you that are out there and that are Whitney fans, we went and saw the I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston movie. You must go see it. If you ain't seen it, get out and go and see that movie. That movie is so good. So good.
You know what? Fun fact, Mikey, everything from the house to everything, you guys, told me the same thing. He posted a big script and was like, I was hesitant to go see this movie. He said the woman who played Whitney Houston did an excellent job. And the thing that he liked about it, they didn't highlight her drug addiction. It wasn't about her being on drugs. It wasn't the focal point of the movie. Hey, Uncle Reg. We got to have you on the show one day, too.
Oh, yeah.
And
it was...
Looking at the promo, I wasn't. I'm like, I don't want to see it. I didn't feel like I was looking at the look. I was like, why did they choose her? Like,
she did a really good job.
Like, who's gonna look exactly like Whitney Houston? Angela Bassett looked like Tina Turner, but Angela Bassett was more Tina Turner than we know Tina Turner to be.
Well, on that note.
Come on, Ike.
I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to help.
We know Tina Turner from Angela Bassett, honey. But I do plan on seeing it, and if Miss Coco would like, I would love to treat us on a date to go see the movie.
I think that would be wonderful.
Do a review on it.
Well,
okay. So we're gonna have Uncle Reggie on the show one day this year too. So be looking out for that.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. So this is Mrs.
Coco.
Whose fortune is it?
That's Miss Coco's.
Okay, it's Miss Coco. Your fortune says.
She been drinking.
Oh. I don't know if you can read that, but it simply says, you do you. I don't know if you can see
Can nobody see that?
Girl, we can't see that even putting on my lens. Let me see.
It's all right. It's okay. We trust you. Just read it, honey. Just read it. Can nobody see that?
It just says, you do you.
All right.
In 2023. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You do you.
I like it.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to read Mr. Antonio. I hope that resonated. You do you.
As Antonio would say, You do you, boo.
You do you,
Okay.
boo. Damn right, honey.
And as Miss Clovenova would say, you continue to do you because that fortune was like, that's what I've been doing. You've been doing you, as far as I know.
And if you guys are just tuning in, she is opening up 3 fortune cookies that she's been holding
Yes.
on to.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna eat the
Miss
cookies, y'all. She's just reading our fortune.
Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio, your fortune says, if your goals do not scare you, they are not big enough.
Come through. Oh, right. Yes.
Ooh.
Come
If
on
your
with
goals
girl.
do
Stop
not
trying to put
scare
them
you.
fortunes to that camera. Can't nobody read those little bit ass letters.
Listen, I'm just saying.
We trust you. We can be. You can read. We good. We good.
I mean,
But
I did
yes,
go to public school now, and in
hey,
public
I'm a part of
education.
the Chicago public school system as well. It's all
I'm
right. We
finna
good.
flex my public. Shout out to Carver High School. Okay,
Mm,
my says comparing yourself to others gives them the power over your decisions.
that's right. I love it.
And ironically, the letters are in green. Your Antonio's yours was in black, and Coco yours is in green.
I love it.
Mm.
Comparing
Mm,
yourself to others gives them power over your decisions. I think I've learned that too.
Compare yourself
'Cause-
to anybody else. Because although you went to a public school, Fantasia did too. So again,
mm,
Okay,
you know,
I love that.
so
I
yeah.
love that. I love
so
it. I
that
mean,
was
that's that. Oh, that just give me chills because I tell my kids all the time. I tell them, I said, the moment you allow somebody else to dictate your mood, you're giving them power over you.
yes.
So, and that just so fits in line with that. You know, don't measure yourself up to somebody else. You do you. It goes back to Coco's. You do you, and keep
Okay,
on moving. I love that. Yeah, this is.
you
Go
do
ahead
you.
now
'Cause
with the
if you're
fortune cookies.
Right. Got the cookie.
So if I had to make a sentence out of it, I'll say compare yourself to others gives them the power over your decisions. If your goals are not, if your goals do not scare you, they aren't big enough. You do you.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey, let's get it. Let's get
I
it.
think that's so individually we
Yeah.
have our own fortune, but as a collective,
Come
I
Yeah.
on.
think it speaks to all of us, you
Come
know?
on for the collective.
Good.
For all my
Yes.
Star Trekkie fans out there, come on for the collective. Yes, for my Trekkies. Yes, you guys know what I'm saying. Y'all know what we're talking about. 6 of 9. Let's get it.
Okay, so we're going on with this show, but you guys, those who are you are watching, we have a few viewers in here. What has 2022 taught you? We're still waiting for you guys to comment. Don't be shy. You're on KNN. You're
That's right.
welcome here. You can be. You can do what you wanna do on
Okay,
KNN.
then. Oh,
On
okay,
KNN.
and then can do what- I
Yeah.
got your bass. I got the bass. I get you.
Okay, so while y'all typing what 2022 has taught you guys, I'm gonna bring out the box so we can wrap this up. You guys on Live Me Too. What has 2022 taught you guys? I want to see it in the comments. Sincere, happy 2021. Rika, I want to know what has 2022 taught you guys. Okay, so every show on KNN here at KNN, we have a box full of topics, and we go and I swish them around. I pick out a topic, and then we converse about it. What topic is going to come up now? All right, now I picked out a topic. Okay, we got one. Uncle Reg said, "Live every day like it's your last day." That's what it
That's
taught
right.
you.
I
You
love it.
should
Hmm.
not just exist, but live.
That's
You
right.
know, there's a difference between existing and living.
Come on.
And if I'm being honest, I think that taught me that too. I think 2022 taught me that too because I was existing for a few years, you guys. I was existing, but I'm learning to live, and there's power in that word, live.
Yeah. There's.
I felt
Oh,
compelled to say that.
it is. It is. And whew, Jesus.
You ever say something and then it take you back like, whoa, where'd that come from? To me, that's God
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
to me.
That's
Okay.
it.
Say it.
I'm trying not to try not to go there, but I'm gonna have to go
Today's
there.
Let them use you, baby. Let them use you,
go
baby.
there. Go ahead.
I mean, I just don't want to. Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
So, as like I said earlier on the show, we talked about what went on this weekend, and that's what I had family, in-laws, and everybody came over. And one of the things we did, we went to the picture show and we seen Avatar: The Way of the Water. Okay, that long 3-hour movie. That movie is so fucking good, y'all. It is amazing. It's amazing. So if you have the opportunity to see it, please go out and do so. There is one scene in particular, especially to all of the other fathers that are out there, or just as a parent in general. But there's one scene. This is a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Only for so I'm gonna let you know what was said. But there's a scene. I'm not gonna take the scene. I'm just gonna say the words where the father says, "I see you." When he said this, just those 3 words, I'm getting chills right now. I'm about to get ready to cry. But
Come on.
mm,
Tell me.
mm, mm, mm. All I can think of was my babies. So I'm just telling you now that this past year, it you got to live every day like it's your last. Just to go on what Uncle Reg was saying, you got to appreciate the individuals that are in your life today. Um, as much as you can, because you never know when it's going to be your last. And like Uncle Reg is saying right now, he's doing everything. I have never done it before, like taking trips, going out, seeing things. Don't be complacent and what you used to do. Just go out and let your children know, the people around you that you love and care for. Let them know how much you care for them. Like Eric said earlier, give everyone their flowers now. Don't wait till later. You never know what's going to happen. So that just hit me when he said his part, and that immediately came in my mind. So like with my kids now, just smothering them and just letting them know how much I love them, how I'm going to be here for them as long as I can physically be, and even when I'm not spiritually, I'm never going anywhere. So just gotta get out of your comfort zone, do things differently, change it up a little bit, make it more spontaneous, make it more, planned if you have to make it more planned, but make an assertive effort into letting individuals know how you feel about them. I think is important.
I love that.
Yes. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how God works. Okay. Now I don't claim to be an expert on how God works, but listen, you saying that, you were talking to me. God was talking to me through you. Even though you were saying that, because I know me, my favorite, I don't say favorite, but my go-to reason for not doing a lot of things is I take care of my mom full time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't because I take care of my mom. Oh, I don't know if I could do that because of my mom. But I'm not making an assertive decision to make it happen. I do sometimes. I've done it a few times. Like I went out and saw the house, everything. But if I'm not completely ready, I'll just say, "Oh, I can't because of my mom."
Mm-hmm.
I could if I plan it out and make sure that I could, but especially if I get enough time, not last minute. But yeah, I do. It, I have used that as my go-to reason for not doing a lot of things that I could be doing. So when you said that, and then with the whole spoiler of "I see you," I felt like that was my grandma was like, "I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and do what you want to do." Like
That's right.
So, glory be to God.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to thank all of y'all for being part of the show because that's my
Hey.
Yes, Grandma.
Come on now.
Belated heavenly birthday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's a picture
Beautiful
of my
lady.
grandma.
I got another one, but I ain't gonna post it in school.
No, post that because I was supposed to put the pictures up there last week for the show. My head I couldn't. That's me when I was little with my grandma. That picture represents how close I was with my grandma and how I was always near my grandma when I was little. That was my
Giving
first
face.
Yes.
best
Giving
season.
face.
Just,
She's just up,
look, just
face, up. Giving that Betty Boo surprise
I
up.
thought I was posing like,
Oh, for
Oh, you
sure.
were posing. You
Oh,
were
but
smizing. She was smizing.
and
She said, Tyra, who?
not only I ain't crying, y'all. I'm too gangster for that.
Mm.
But I heard everything you were saying, Mr. G, right? But like
Mm.
Nova just said, God was speaking to her through you. I
Mm.
felt the same connection. Um,
wow.
I literally was getting chills. I was like, okay, wait a minute. But I'm not one to say, oh, in the new year, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change that. However, this year is different. Last year, I said at the beginning of the year, my immediate family, we're going to put our cell phones down, we're going to put our tablets down, we're going to get that TV out of our face, we're going to just spend more time together. Um,
Mm.
while we're eating dinner, the TV is there, we're watching. No, we're going to just sit at this table. We're not going to have that TV on. It's no point of it. For Christmas, I had already started buying board games, and that's what we're going to do as a family. My social media, it's like it serves me no purpose. So I don't need it. Excuse me. So I'm getting rid of it.
Oh,
I need it. I know, right? Like shocker. No, for those that know me, yeah, I know I get on social media. I get off for months because it serves me no purpose. Um, but I am also one to always try to reconnect with others, like those expired relationships, and like I say, with family, with friends. So my sisters and I have an older sister, younger sister as well, and we talk here and there, and then we don't talk. And it's not because it's like tension that we're feuding about something. We just don't pick up the phone and say, hey. And I personally feel like if I don't say, hey, sis, then I won't get hey, sis back. So when you just said that, I'm like, you know what, Antonio? I'm going to reach out for this last time of the year. Like I seen my sister at the hospital yesterday. And we just talked yesterday, and day before yesterday, but we really didn't. Like, I haven't seen her since I dropped her daughter's presents off at the house for Christmas, but we don't talk.
mm.
Always the one that's reaching out, and I got tired of it. I'm like, I'm not reaching out to anyone else. This year, I will continue to reach out to my siblings, those cousins that I have to reach out to. I'm not going to do that. Those are cousins. My sisters, I'm going to call them. Excuse me, I'm going to text them. I'm going to get on their nerve. But yeah, so what you just said, it touched me. So it looks like what you said, we all had some sort of connection. So like that fortune cookie, right? Just kind of
Let
I
me
rub.
just
know.
bring back up that God is still working through us in this broadcast because I haven't talked to my sisters either, and I'm always the one reaching out to them too. And I
Mm.
feel like I don't know, something came over me to feel like I should just reach out to my sisters again too. Me and my sisters have a communication issue.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
I'm not gonna say it's all on them. I feel like being a Leo sometimes, and a Leo, all the Leos out there, y'all can relate to this if y'all admit it or not. We have a direct way of talking to people that sometimes translates a different way to other people, and I don't get it, but I have to be more conscious of how I say things. But lately, I've been feeling like that makes me feel like I'm walking on eggshells. So I want to make a conscious decision to explain to people that when I talk to you, don't worry about the tone. The tone, as the stronger the tone, the more I care. It's not about me being upset with you or trying to down you or anything. The stronger my tone is, the more I care about the situation. Even, and I'm gonna slide this over to even to Mr. Antonio G, because although we talked periodically before the show, I feel like sometimes I have to really gather myself when I talk to people because I don't want to put people off. I have a way of directly talking to people that comes off a little bit harsh. I don't know. I've been told I'm intimidating when I talk to people when I'm trying to explain stuff. I kind of get where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like, don't worry about the tone. Just listen to what I'm saying. My passion about what I'm saying should not overshadow what I'm saying. So I need to communicate that. So when you said you're going to talk to your sisters again, that's once again God telling me I need to talk to my sisters again and try to get that resolved because I do miss talking to them.
Through Mr. G right now to us because I wasn't even worried about it. It didn't cross my mind, but when you said what you said, Mr. G, it was just like, you know what? Okay.
And just think he wasn't even finna say it. You wasn't even finna let God use you. And you just
In and out.
Yeah.
In and out. And I saw when you opened that box.
glory be to God. Shout out to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, on this show today.
Hallelujah. Now
Okay,
you
so
open
none
up
of
that
y'all.
box. You open up that box. Now you pull something out that box. What
I
that say?
pulled it out and it says, "Why do people pass over opportunities?
See, there you go again.
Why do
Pushing
people pass
that
over
little paper in
opportunity?"
front of the camera.
Y'all can see that though, because it's big. Why do you feel? Well, I'm gonna start off because I
Yeah.
did start off saying I feel like I passed over a lot of opportunities because I was overthinking. That's one of my flaws. For you guys trying to get to know me, that may be on the dating site later in the future this year that Mrs. Coco and Mr. Antonio G is going to put together for me. You should know this. I sometimes overthink things. That's why I have two other co-hosts on this show. I'm not doing it alone because if I did it alone, I would feel like, no, this is not ready yet. I need to do this first and do that first. And knowing that I have two co-hosts on here lets me know that I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna do the show. I'll be all right. They're gonna tell me if I'm talking too much. I'm gonna keep my eye on that private chat so they can tell me like Mrs. Coco and Mr. Antonio G is telling me to wrap it up. I'm rambling, instead of me rambling, then looking back on it and say, oh, let me delete that because I was doing too much. Because I tend to do that. I tend to ramble like I'm doing now. And I'll wrap it
All
up.
right.
And then keep going.
So, Miss Coco.
Fear of failure.
Yes. It's another one of mine.
And I'm gonna tell you why real quick. Just recently, I was offered a different position to do something different. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta study for this test. And I was overthinking, as Nova said, overthinking, like, oh my God, like now I gotta study, I gotta do this. And the person told me, like, Miss Coco, the test is really hard. Like everyone failed at least twice. And I'm just like, oh my God, Well, I went in and I took the test first try, only missed one question. I was overthinking it. She scared me enough that I was like, I don't want to do it. So I was delaying it. Like I could have took the test, been done, passed, and but I was afraid to fail. So let's say the fear of failing for sure. What about you, Mr. G?
Why do people pass over opportunities? Is the question, you guys. What do you guys think too in the comments? We want to see you guys interacting. It's not just our show. This is you guys' show too. So we're asking you these questions as well, Mr. G.
I think that it's a huge combination of both of what both of you ladies said. I think is a big part of it, and then also there is, I think, a component of, and I use this term or this word loosely because most people, when they hear it, they get offended by it. But there's a piece of ignorance that surrounds it, and ignorance is just a lack of knowing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's what, and this is, again, not to insult anyone's intelligence or anything of that nature. But when people hear ignorance, they say, I'm not ignorant, I'm not stupid. No, it's not you're being stupid. It's just you just don't know. It's a huge difference. Huge difference. So I think having or being ignorant on the topic or on that opportunity scares you.
Yeah.
because now you say I have to go out and learn a whole new genre, a whole new activity, a whole new language, a whole new way of life, or whatever the opportunity may be. And instead of taking that challenge on and moving forward with it, you just, I want to stay back here in my comfort zone there because I may fail, as you said, Miss
Hmm.
Coco, or I don't want to really jump out there and learn something different because I'm happy in my happy space. So I'm going to
Hmm.
utilize whatever excuse I have, like you were saying, Mrs. Smith Clover, about my mom. I have this crutch, so to speak. Not saying that I don't say
Yeah.
it's a crutch, but I have this situation as a crutch, and I'm utilizing it as such. So
Yeah.
I think the ignorance of what exactly the opportunity is, what it's going to provide for you, and what you have to put in it is so difficult and such a hindrance to a lot of us on why we don't move forward. And for me personally, I find that happening sometimes. I may be ignorant on a topic, and I'm like, do I want to go out here and learn this? Yes, I do. And sometimes, like, no, I don't feel like doing this yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like going out and learning something new. So I'm going to stay back here. But then as I start or am forced to learn what exactly it is, then it's like, oh shit, is this it? Is
Exactly.
this really what it is? Like you were saying, Coco, when it came to the exam, is this it? I thought this shit
Yeah.
was going to be, something. I can do this. I can do this. When, like you said too, Clover, I made time. I went out. I can make time. I can schedule time to do these things. So
Yeah.
having that ignorance with that and just actually putting it into play is is just mind changing and life experience changing. So for me, that would be what I would say.
Yeah. That was okay, again. That was for me, it was the fact when I first started the show a year ago. Um Dewan Griffith says, yes, the difference between ignorance and willful ignorance. Agree.
Yes.
Yes. When I started the show, I did 2 episodes, and when I look back on them, I overthought, and I was ignorant to the fact that you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
don't let the beginning fear. The beginning get in the way of what it could be. I felt like I have to have the perfect setup. I have to be dialed up. I have to have everything in order. But I had my friend Miss Unique from Unique's Way YouTube channel. She said that she just started doing it. Like she's not getting dialed up. She's traveling, and she just started just pressing record and going live and just doing it. She said, just do it. You'll fix it along the way. You'll look back, and then when you get to where you want the show to be, you'll look back and say, look where I came from.
Yes.
So
Right.
these are the
Now
steps.
I'm here.
Shout out to Miss Unique.
Yeah, shout out to Unique, and her channel is Unique's Way. On YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel. She's always traveling and going to different places. And guys, she invites you guys along to travel with her, and she's in different cities, trying different foods, going to different places. So I really appreciate her for encouraging me to just start going live, regardless of what I'm fearing is going to be or what's going to look like afterwards. So yeah.
At least, I am happy to announce
Uh-oh.
that my girlfriend Shalon
Uh-oh.
birthed on yesterday at 9:21 a.m.
Okay.
Baby girl.
Um,
So I'm excited to know somebody that actually had a baby on the first of the year.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
wonderful.
what they say about New Year's babies. I don't know. I don't know what they say about them. I don't know.
They're,
Celestial
they're a
babies.
blessing, all of the above. I
You
know
said celestial babies.
I think they're called celestial babies. Am I remembering that correctly? I think I am. I don't know, but I think they're called celestial babies if they're born on New Year's. Y'all in the comments help me out. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I
Right.
know there's such thing as celestial twins if you're born on the same day at the same time, the same night. But I thought
Mm.
celestial baby was if it was born on New Year's, but I could be wrong.
Okay, while Antonio G Googles that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Let me see. What is this celestial?
Because I need to know too. I think it's something to be said about babies born on New Year's. So I don't know what
Yeah.
exactly it is, but
I just remember,
um,
like back in the day, I don't know if they still do it, the first baby born on New Year's in every state, they get like a year's supplies worth of formula and Pampers and stuff like that.
mm,
I don't know if they still do it. They highlight it every year on the first, every, birth or delivery. So I don't know if they still do something special for them. But shout out to you, Shalon. I love you and welcome to Mommyhood again. And shout out to big sister Danielle. Congratulations. Love you both.
yes, shout out Danielle. So
Still looking that up over there. But thank you all so much for tuning in to Clover Nova Notes.
yes,
That's right.
thank you
That's
guys
right.
for continuing to subscribe and to share
Yes.
these lives. They really help us a lot. They help us to grow. And the more we grow, the more we can provide for the show, the more we can bring to you guys. We want to just dive into a lot of things. So this is the grassroots of the show. We're entering season 2. I'm so happy. Season 1 is probably going to be the shortest season we have. We haven't made up our mind yet if we're going to have like 4 seasons a year, 2 seasons a year, or every year is a season. I don't know. But when we feel like, okay, this is the next season should start soon, we'll let you guys know. But thank you guys for hitting that bell so you guys could be notified with that front row seat to the show. We do plan on, well, I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I do plan on trying to go live more. I know Mrs. Coco is going to trim her social media, not cut it off, but she's going to trim it down to the bare minimum to do the show. Because if she said she's going to get rid of her social media, I'm like, how are you going to promote the show if you don't have social media? But I know what she meant. She's not going to be on there like posting random stuff. It's going to be about KNN.
Yeah.
It's going to be right. Okay.
What she said. Then we have someone that tuned in all the way from India today, y'all. And it
Yes, we are worldwide. I'm
That's right.
worldwide.
That's right.
Yes. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Uncle Reggie. Shout out to Dewan. My whiny. Shout out to Yasha. I'm sorry, Yasha. I call kicking in.
No, I think it's your Sharth.
Okay, but on Live Me it was Yasha.
Oh, okay. Because I think they got their full name on this one. On
Yasharth.
what's that?
Yasharth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yasharth. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but
We love you. We
this is the
love you.
perfectly imperfect show.
Break
So
it
we're
down. That's how you pronounce my names. Put it in the
okay.
comments below. Help us all out. Help us
When we get
educate
that
us.
podcast, we want you to call in, Yasha, and give us the correct pronunciation of your name. Call in. I can't wait to get that little hotline number so y'all can call in because I would love.
the old person, Sean West, and his success. I wasn't expecting you to get his name right. So it's okay.
Well,
Right.
thank you guys so much for joining for today's show.
Did you find out what it was?
No, I did not. I knew it. It's just
We were
Silly
trying
New
to
Baby.
stall him so you found it out.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
know
was
we
like,
was. I know you was.
Don't even worry.
okay, so
No,
it's a New Year's baby. New Year's baby.
it's
It's
New
going to
Year's
be
baby.
blessings the
Yeah.
whole year. Um,
Yeah.
I'll look up the spirit animal next show. Remind me, Mrs. Coco, to look up the baby spirit animal so we can give that to her and find out what the baby spirit animal is on the 1st of January, 2023. You guys, listen, make sure that you guys subscribe. Sharing is caring. If you guys care about this channel, if you believe in this channel, if you believe this channel is going to be huge, a household name, all that and above, make sure you guys share not just this live, but all the lives. Share your favorite live on your social media pages. Share it on Instagram. Share it on your TikTok. Make little clips. We don't care. We appreciate everything. Comment. Okay, all the little questions of the days and all the videos, you still can comment and answer the questions, and we're still going to reply. I don't care if it's the
Jump
first
back
show.
in.
Yeah.
That's right.
All the guests that have been on the show in season 1, we still watching the numbers. We still want you guys to share your broadcast. That's why we brought you on the show, to help promote you, not to promote, to help promote you. I'm sorry, but I'm just, I'm appreciative of the show. I I want to thank my co-host again for joining me again on this season 2. And I'm looking forward to all the great things that we have planned for you guys. And if there's anything else from the co-host,
We love you.
I love you all, my co-hosts. You guys are awesome. We kicked ass.
again,
2022.
So I'm
2022.
excited.
Now
I'm
we're going to 2023.
Oh, you look good making over there. What's that? I'm from Chicago. You can't do that.
No. These are. I did this one, not the other one. I did this, not the other one. Yeah, I fixed it.
No,
I
but
know.
I appreciate all, and to everyone that has watched us. Obviously, you guys don't get to see the behind the scenes, but we do act out a bit before and after. And I'm the one that get all of that on camera. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for some funny bloopers.
okay, you know what?
Lord
I
have
wasn't
mercy.
gonna say that, because
All right.
I've pitched this idea before, that we should go live before and maybe after the show. I know people have things they have to do, and their time is not their own, but I do want to go live, you guys, before, so y'all can see the nerve-wracking preparations that we go through.
Life is
What
a
did I say?
beautiful
Life is a
adventure.
beautiful It is.
Adventure.
It is. When you're living life. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on that note, thank you guys again. Thank you for 200 subscribers. We really appreciate that. I hope to see 200 viewers every Monday. 202.
202.
202.
202.
Okay. Hopefully we have a little more before that. But we're at this point, we're dragging the show along.
No, we're not dragging. We are progressing very well. Very well.
Thank
Oh, thank
you
you.
so much.
Guys, what a great
That's
show.
the perfect way to
Have a
end the
great-
show. Thank you so much. We're doing good.
Love you guys.
Love you guys so much.
Happy
Bye.